Work instructions flow along the chain of command. Effective work assigning includes steps that are organized in a logical format so that an employee can follow them independently. The choice to the type depends on the experience and sequence of steps that employees need to follow for successful performance of an assigned task. A work instruction can be direct and explicit, that's used for inexperienced employees or employees who have problems making decisions or following instructions. For example, standard operating procedures or a recipe for a dish in a restaurant. Request and implied is when an employee can contribute to the discussion about what needs to be done or offer ideas. For example, teachers completing their marking by a certain date, or a delivery driver deciding their own route to get everything delivered. Undirected is where a manager asks for volunteers to do additional tasks, allowing the employee to make decisions about how the task should be performed. For example, the stationery order needs to be put away, or giving a list of sales leads to the reception team to follow up. Conditional instructions are used with experienced employees who are more willing and ready to act independently and be accountable for task accomplishment. For example, giving a brief to a graphic designer or handing a case to an experienced solicitor. There is no prescribed format for the creation of a work plan. However, there are several elements that should be considered to facilitate a meaningful agreement between supervisor and employee, such as agreed performance objectives and measures, short and long-term objectives, and the signatures of both the supervisor or the manager and the employee. A work plan can be an agreement between an individual and a supervisor or a work group and a supervisor.